Back, everybody, to game 2 of this Mount Edgecumbe High School versus Sitka High School boys varsity game. Last night, or yesterday afternoon, the Sitka High Wolves defeated the Mount Edgecumbe Braves by 10 points. Both teams played really sloppy in the first half, but picked it up in the second half.
Yep. So we'll see what happens tonight and see if the outcome's the same.
Is this mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I got a pup too.
Hey, I care. Anyway,
We all care about Tom.
we expect big things from both teams. Hopefully not to be as sloppy as last night. Hopefully not to be as sloppy as last night as we get our opening warm-ups, and let's turn it over to Mr. McGinnis.
Yeah, so we'll just listen to what he has to say.
Now let's meet the starters for the visiting Braves. Starting tonight, number 52, Conrad Karasti. Number 32, Myron Hobson. Number 34, Tom Hughes. Number 40, J.D. Canalego. Number 42, Harry Paxton. Braves are coached by Grant McMahon and Doug Swanson. Starting tonight for home Wolves, number 54, Frank Simpson. Number 50, Tom Anderson. Thirty-three, Mike Barkley. Forty-three, Ryan Lane. 21, Mike Vera.
Okay, so there's your introductions to both teams. So we'll see what happens here in this rivalry of town.
In case you missed it, the starting lineup for the Mount Edgecumbe Braves is J.D. Panalego, Tom Mute, Harry Pakodik. Hey, I got it right. Byron Hofstad and Conrad Karasti, hopefully looking to get things better off started. Huh? We got it. We got it, check.
It's like,
Yeah. Go watch Mount Edge. Go watch Mount Edgecumbe win. Anyway,
I don't know, Liam.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
So who are the starting lineup for the Wolves
I
again?
think since we got announcers from different schools, we can take sides.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
Jump in for Mount Edgecumbe will be
Looks like JD.
6'1.5" JD Panalego.
And for Sitka, Craig Bisson. The starting lineup for Sitka Wolves is Tom Anderson, Mike Vieira, Ryan Lane, Mike Barsley, and Craig Bisson. So, I don't know.
A big rivalry.
I have a feeling it's going to be the same as last night.
We'll see. Like I said in yesterday's game, Mount Edgecumbe has not beat the Mount Edgecumbe varsity guys has not beaten the Sitka Wolves since Mount Edgecumbe reopened in '86. So
I wonder why.
They haven't had a stud like me there lately.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, here's the tip,
Well, let's see a change tonight, maybe.
and the winner goes to
Sitka, wow, what a wonder. Looks like Barsley shot a shot but missed it, so.
missed everything. Mute brings the ball down the court, gives it over to Panalego. Panalego stopped, throws the ball away.
To Tom Anderson, Mike Vieira over to Craig Bisson, drives inside, one-handed pass over to Mike Barsley on the corner. Back over to Bisson. Bisson standing outside. He had really good three-point shots last night. Back to Vieira. Vieira over to Barsley. Barsley inside the lane. Lane for the lay-in. First points of the
Kotick
game go to Sitka.
Pat Kotick gives the ball to Panalego. Panalego pushes it up court over to Kirsty, over to M.E.H.S. M.E.H.S takes a little fadeaway J. 2 points. Game's tied at 2 with 7
Lane
minutes.
inside to Vieira. Vieira down the floor to Barsley. Barsley with the little jump shot misses.
No good. Rebound Panalego. Panalego pushes the ball up the court, looking to get the ball to someone. Dribbles out of bounds, or was he out of bounds? Sitka ball.
Looks like Lano passing the ball for Sitka. Inside to Vieira, back over to Bisson for a 3. There it is. Oh, he missed it though.
And he got nothing. Pat Kotick gets the ball to M.E.H.S. M.E.H.S does a little crossover, little between the legs. Has the ball.
Oh, stolen by Sitka, but
Stolen by Panalego, loses his balance behind the back pass to Hobson. Hobson back to Panalego. Panalego does a little layup. Yes, 4-2 Mount Edgecumbe takes the lead with 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go.
Laying up to Vieira. Vieira comes down the floor with the ball. Jump. Oh, traveling Mike Vieira.
Mount Edgecumbe ball. I think we'll turn our mics down a little bit here because we might get a little loud.
A little excited. So,
Pat Kotick throw the ball in. Gets it down to Panalego. Panalego caught in the trap. Gets it over to M.E.H.S. They got the trap beat. Over to Kirsty. Over to Hobson. Hobson loses the ball.
up the foot of Craig Bisson.
Pushes Tom M.E.H.S out of the way.
Up
Stolen
ahead to
by
Mike
Panalego,
Barsley.
but loses
But
the
Ryan
ball.
Lane recovers it. Spots up for a 3, but doesn't take it. Mike Vieira back to Ryan Lane. Ryan Lane driving in deep. Over to Tom Henderson. Henderson inside to
Rejected by
Lane. Lane up the-
Panalego.
Oh, and he gets the 2-pointer. This is going to be a hot game tonight. Oh,
We got, oh!
Lane thrown on the floor.
Charging foul by Tom M.E.H.S, his first, team's first.
Ryan Lane hold his ground.
M.E.H.S had a little bit of trouble getting away from the trap in the press. Sitka's really got that working for them yesterday, and they're going to try and get it going for them again today.
Lane into Mike Barsley for a 3, but he doesn't take it. Over to Vieira. Vieira slows it down a little, back to Barsley.
Mount
Barsley
Edgecumbe,
looking for someone open. Back to Vieira. It's going to be over and back.
Vieira throws the ball away. Or who is that? Barsley throws the ball away. He got caught in the Mount Edgecumbe in a 2-3 zone. And it'll be Mount Edgecumbe ball underneath their own basket. Panalego calls the play. Inbounds the ball to M.E.H.S. M.E.H.S over to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick over to Hobson. Hobson throws a little fadeaway, but he's fouled on the shot, so Hobson will go to the line to shoot 2. Sorry, Miss Jones' son just hit his head on the table.
So,
Oh, I guess the foul wasn't on the shot, it was on number 43 though.
JD
Panalego inbounds the ball to M.E.H.S for 3, no. Rebound Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick looking to pass, gets it out to M.E.H.S. M.E.H.S over to Hobson. Hobson takes it inside to Kirsty. Does a little J, can't get it to fall. Rebound Hobson. Throws it out the front of the iron, but as he's fouled on the way up, so this time Hobson will go to the line.
second team foul for Sitka.
So with 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's 4-4. Fouls on Tom Anderson, his first.
See how Edgecumbe's free throws are tonight.
He gets the shooter's bounce, and Mount Edgecumbe takes a 5-4 lead as Hobson shoots, goes for a second. Does anyone know who won the baseball game? Nails them both, and Mount Edgecumbe takes a 6-4 lead.
Bisson up the floor, going underneath, race reverse lay-in, it's easy. There's 6-6, 5:30 left.
Panalego looking for someone to inbound the ball, so gets it over to M.E.H.S. M.E.H.S back to Panalego. Panalego looking for someone to pass to, gets it to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick over to Hobson.
2-on-1.
Over to Karasi, who puts it up. No, misses the wide
Rebound,
open layup.
Vieira up the floor to McGraw. Chris looking for someone, finds him. Tom Anderson misses the lay-in.
Rebound Panalego. Panalego can't find someone to pass to. If he's not quick, it's going to be 10-second violation. He's stolen. Gets it over to M.E.H.S. M.E.H.S up to Pat Kotick, who gets it just before the 10-second jump shot for Pat Kotick. 8-6 Mount Edgecumbe. With 4:40 left to go in this first quarter.
Chris McGraw. Chris shoots, but no good.
He gets some iron on his layup. That's not the kind of fortified iron you want. Blocking foul.
Looks like we'll have a sub in. Pat Crenna and Aaron Bisson coming in for, Pat Crenna, Aaron Bisson, and Jared Heroy coming in for Bisson, Anderson, and Vera. So we got 3 sophomores, 1 junior, and 1 senior going here.
Mountain's got 2 seniors. Inbounds the ball to Mute. Mute over to Hobson. Hobson up to Karasty. Karasty back to Mute. Mute's gonna try and set things up. Calls out the play. Gets it over to Hobson. Hobson tries to throw it inside, but it's nicked out of the way by Pat Crenna. This game is so far high-flying action intensity. Out inbounds the ball to Mute. Back to Mute from Karasty. Back over to Hobson to Poundlego. Poundlego drives left. Oh, get it out! Oh, SWAT City! Poundlego to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Mute. Mute to Hobson. Hobson likes to shoot the 3. Gets it inside to Karasty. Reaching in though on what looks like Jarrett Hirai.
No, Pat Crenna.
Oh, it serves him right for swatting one of our guys. Anyway, that's his first, team's 4th. Pat Kodak out to Karasty, out to Conrad, over to Mute, over to Panalego, back over to Hobson. Hobson wanted it. Panalego wants it, but he can't get a shot off. Dribbles it out of trouble, gets it over to Hobson. Hobson over to Mute. Mute has a little bit of trouble of it. Gets over to Panalego. Panalego drives inside, gets it over to Karasty, who's fouled on the floor. That'll be Sitka's 5th team foul. One more, Mount Edgecumbe goes into the bonus, and we're not even 5 minutes into the game.
And if you didn't know, the high school adopted a new bonus. It's 7, 8, and 9 are 1 and 1, and after 9, it's 2 shots.
Inbounds to Mute over to Pat Kodak. Into Mute, rejected by Crenna, his 2nd of the half.
Rebounded by Crenna. Crenna up to Bisson. Bisson shoots. Lay in. Make it easy.
8-8. Panalego inbounds the ball, gets it to Mute, gets it back to Panalego. Then Panalego.
Stolen by Hirai, but throws it right on the bench.
Panalego may throw a bad pass entering the game for Panalego's number 30, Carl Weisner. So out on the floor, Mount Edgecumbe's got 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior.
Looks like Kita comes in for Lane, so that makes it 4 sophomores and 1 senior out on the floor now.
Mount Edgecumbe's having a little bit more luck yesterday, and they'd beaten the press, but knock on wood on that. Carl Weisner looking to set things up, gets it over to Mute. Mute calls out the play. Dribbles right, can't get no one. Gets over to Hobson. Hobson looks, gets it inside to Carl Weisner, but stolen by Crenna.
Crenna up to Hirai. Hirai slows it down a little. Puts it over in the corner to Bisson. Bisson drives by and shoots a lay-in, but can't get it.
Traveling violation.
Traveling. Looks like Pat Crenna had that one. I couldn't really see over this board.
It was. Inbounds the ball to Weisner. Throws it to Hobson. Has a little bit of trouble controlling it. Ooh. Hobson looks hurt. The ball hit him and he hit the ground like that. He's bleeding. I think they're going to have to get a sub in for him. No, he's not bleeding. Pat Kodak to enter the ball. Gets it over to Mute. Mute over to Weisner. Weisner over to Hobson. Almost takes it. Throws the ball away. Crenna throws a baseball pass
to Bisson. Bisson lays it in but misses 2 in a row. Ouch. And McGraw hits the floor and slides into the locker room, it looked like.
Pete Rose style, but it stays Mount Edgecumbe ball. 8-8 with 2:30 to go in this first quarter. Enters the ball to Pat Kodak. Pat Kodak gets it up to Hobson, but Hobson loses it, picks it back up. Inside to Karasty, dribbles out back to Hobson, over to Mute, over to Weisner. Weisner over to Mute. Mute back over to Hobson. Hobson over to Weisner. Weisner dribbles inside, puts up a fake, gives it back out to Mute. Mute's dribbling around looking for someone to pass to. Gives it over to Weisner. Weisner can't find no one, so Weisner travels.
Well, that's the way to get out of something, I guess.
As you can tell, we have a Sitka student and a Mount Edgecumbe student announcing you this game. Hope you're enjoying it.
So we're taking sides.
Yes.
Hirai passes over to Bisson. Bisson into Krena. Krena shoots, but no good.
Rebound Mute. Mute tries to push the ball up the court, gets it over to Weisner, but Weisner
Stolen
loses
by
it.
Hirai. Up to Bisson. Bisson in for a lay-in. It's good.
Pat Kodak into Hobson. Hobson over to Mute. Mute gets it across half court over to Weisner. Weisner into Karasi, who loses it, puts up a little hook. No.
Looks like Kita with the rebound over to Hirai. Slow things down a little bit. Speeds them up again. Bisson in for another lay-in. Lay-in.
Loses
it. Kita with the rebound.
And Sitka can't get it to fall.
Looks like a little pushing going on under the basket there.
God, they keep shooting up bricks, and this is going to be an even indoor court.
Stolen by Krena. Krena looking way up to
Stolen by Weisner. Oh, but Weisner's tripped in his that's his bad ankle.
Looks
Sitka
like
threw up enough bricks back there to build another Sitka high. Timeout. Who was the timeout?
looks like
Sitka.
Sitka, yeah.
Anyway, both.
Well, speaking of building things, I think Mount Edgecumbe's traveled enough to get to Europe.
Okay. Anyway, we've had a lot of exciting, intense action here. It's 10-8 Sitka with 1:10 to go in this first quarter. Mount Edgecumbe is in the bonus for free throws, so it's only, and the game ain't even 8 minutes old. So.
Yeah, it doesn't really show any potential of being a high-scoring game. Just a really nice, even, flat, hyper game.
Mount Edgecumbe getting things wrapped up here right at their timeout. Crowd's lively, everything's, it's just really kicking Gluty down here.
Gluty?
Gluty.
All right.
Inbounds the ball to Mute. Weisner back to Mute, gets it across half court, over to Weisner. Weisner gets it down to Pat Kodak. Pat Kodak dribbles in, puts up a little one-handed shot. No. Gets his rebound, puts it up. No. Say something.
Looks like Vieira's coming down the floor with the ball. Goes in for a left-handed lay-in, but misses it.
Looks like it might have been partially blocked by Karasi, who gives it to Pat Kodak. Pat Kodak
traveling. Oh, dope. They're in Russia now.
So this Sitka press is still giving Mount Edgecumbe some trouble.
Lots of trouble.
Well, not lots of trouble. Not as much trouble as it gave Mount Edgecumbe last night.
Okay, Kita into Vieira. Vieira, top of the key, pass over to Barsley. Barsley sets up for a shot, but then misses, or doesn't shoot. Into Kita. Kita with a little turnaround jump shot for a score.
Weisner gets the ball inbound to Harry. Harry throws it to Karasi, but Karasi's fouled.
Foul on number 21, Michael Barsley.
So it'll be Conrad Karasi shooting a 1-on-1 with 32 seconds here. 12-8.
See if he can bring it down to a 2-point lead for Sitka. Lane comes in for Kita.
Mute getting some instructions from his coach, Brendan McMahon, his first year here. He was here when Mount Edgecumbe took 3A regionals three years ago back in 1993. Karasi's first shot is up, and it is off the back of the iron. Rebound, Sitka.
Anderson with the rebound up to Barsley. Barsley coming down the floor. Looks into Vieira. Vieira with another left-handed lay-in. He gets it this time.
Weisner looking to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Mute with 19 seconds left. Mute back to Weisner. Weisner over to Hobson. Hobson goes in. No.
Block on number 50, Tom Anderson.
So Weisner will be shooting too because it was on the shot. And
if he can bring it down to a 4-point lead now.
What? Oh, okay. We want you to remind you that tomorrow Tony, Wheel, and Taya
Young
will be hosting Morning Surf. Watch the show because it's exciting as ever. We got Gary Smith on the show.
Stevens.
Smith. Byron for a shot.
Okay.
Good. 14-9 on the show. Sitka's local triathlete.
Who almost made it to the Ironman.
Well, that's what his goal is. Panalego enters the game for Karasi. The foul was on Tom Anderson, his second, Sitka's 8th team foul.
So they sat him down, didn't they? Yep.
Second shot up. Yes, 14-10 with 13 seconds to go.
Vera up to Barsley. Barsley all alone. JD catches up, but he shoots over his head. Nothing happening though.
5 seconds left.
Crenna with the rebound, but doesn't get anything.
M.E.H.S looks a little hurt. Looks like he might have got poked in the eye. So with 3 seconds left, it'll be...
Oh!
Whose ball is it? Oh, it's Sitka ball.
Sitka ball. Something happened there. I think someone traveled.
So anyway, Sitka's going to get the last shot of the half. Gets it out.
Barsley's wide open in the corner. Looks like
to
Craig will
Bisson.
shoot.
Nothing. No shot. Bisson
shot.
should have taken the shot, but he didn't. He chose to go inside the Crenna. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 14-10 Sitka.
4-point lead.
Really exciting game so far.
But look at the foul difference. We have 8 on them in the second, well, going into the second quarter, and they only have 1 on us. So Sitka's getting foul trouble early, and that's not good. Well, for us.
So anyway, we a tsunami swear, promise, whatever you want to say, reality check will go on this week. We don't know what day, we don't know who will host it, but do we ever know what's going on that show?
No. It happens.
Anyway, check out the fans. Anyway, hold on a minute. Welcome back. That was crowd mic. Whoa, we're loud. We hope the second quarter isn't as exciting as fast-paced as the first. Just sort of flew by. Anyway, Mount Edgecumbe ball. Weisner looking to inbound it. It'll be Weisner, M.E.H.S, Panalego, Pat Kodak, and Hobson. M.E.H.S gets stuck, gets it over to Weisner. Weisner loses the ball.
Bisson steals the ball, but throws it way over Barsley's head. Barsley, slow down.
Another Sitka turnover gives the ball back to Mount Edgecumbe. Weisner inbounds the ball to Hobson. Hobson kicks it, loses it.
What is this, rugby?
Panalego over to M.E.H.S. Driving Pat Kodak. 14-12. Mount Edgecumbe's on a 4-0 run.
Looks like up to Barsley, out of bounds. Second one in a row.
Tipped by Hobson.
Yep, off the Braves though, so Wolves will throw it in here. Up to Vera. Vera coming across the key into Bisson. Bisson drives. Shoots.
Rejection. SWAT City. Dipsy-doo. Swataroo. Weisner gets the ball.
Stolen by Vera. Vera is coming down the floor. Tries to pass off the lane into Barsley. Barsley for a lay-in. And it's good. Off the board. That makes the score now
to Pat Kodak. Pat Kodak to Hobson. Hobson to Panalego.
1-on-1.
Panalego drives. Goes in. Yes! 16-14.
Vera up to Barsley. Barsley driving again. Left-handed lay-in. Can he make it? No. Rebound. Anderson. Anderson up.
No.
Anderson gets his own rebound back to Bisson and 3-point. Out
Stolen
to
Pat Kodak.
Stolen.
Hobson pushing the ball up the court. Over to Weisner. Weisner thinks about it. No. Gives it back to M.E.H.S. M.E.H.S good looking to set things up. M.E.H.S over to Weisner. Cuts in. Doesn't get another. Gets it back to Weisner. Weisner back over to M.E.H.S. M.E.H.S thinks about it. Gives it over to Panalego. Panalego thinking about it. Gives it over to Hobson, who doesn't think about it for 3. No. Air ball. M.E.H.S gets the board. Fadeaway J. No.
Up to Vieira. Vieira brings the ball down the floor. Slows it up. Passes off to Bisson. Bisson into Anderson. Anderson dribbles once and shoots, and it's good off the board. Makes the score now 18-14. 4-point
Pat
lead.
Kodak into Hobson. Hobson tries to get it to M.E.H.S, but Vieira goes over the back, so that's Sitka's 9th team foul.
That looks like there'll be a little changing going on here. So looks like McGraw, Herai, Bisson, and Anderson are left on the floor.
M.E.H will go to the line. M.E.H will go to the line to shoot too. Dun, 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 dun. Exciting game, isn't it? You know, game's a lot closer and not as sloppy as it was last night.
No, definitely not as sloppy at all.
M.E.H.'s first shot, no good. Weisner gets the board. No, Panalego gets it. Panalego thinks about it, but doesn't. Gives it over to Weisner. Weisner over to Hobson. Hobson down to Pat Kodak. Pat Kodak trip, blocked.
Block off number 50, Tom Anderson. That'll be his third. He probably needs to sit down.
10th team foul. So Pat Kotick will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1, and everyone after that is a 2-shot foul.
Yep.
Huh?
6 minutes left, and Sitka already in big-time foul trouble.
So unless they're not letting them shoot 2 now. I don't know. What is the exact ruling on that?
Well, after 10, they let him shoot 2, so this should be 2.
Ah, okay. So Mount Edgecumbe can pull
2 shots.
within 2.
So if Sitka didn't have 10
First
fouls,
one, yes.
if Sitka didn't have 10 fouls, what would you think the game would? What do you think the score would be right now, Liam?
A lot to a little.
And who would be winning?
Probably that team from Sitka. 18-16. Eli
takes
caught
the
in a
ball
trap.
into Krenna. Oh, way up the floor to McGraw. 2-on-1. Bisson scores with the lay-in, so the score is now 20-16.
Weisner inbounds the ball to Hobson. Hobson gets by, gets over to Mute. Mute to Pat Kotick. No, Pat Kotick blows the wide open layup. And it'll remain Sitka's ball. Darn. Anyway,
Edgecumbe seemed to be getting hurt tonight.
Yes.
Real physical game.
really
Lane
physical.
into Herai. Herai looking back to Lane. Lane way up the floor to McGraw. Chancy pass. McGraw drives in for a left-handed lay-in, but misses. He gets his own rebound.
Stolen by
Stolen
Weisner.
by Weisner.
Weisner holds up, gives over to Mute. Mute over to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick loses the dribble though, might have been tipped away. No, it wasn't. Sitka ball.
So
Anyway,
it looks like Lane will pass into Herai. Herai will bring the ball down the floor again. Passes over to Bisson in the corner. Herai's got the ball, bringing it around. Looks like he's looking for McGraw. Bounce pass under the arm of number 32. Back to Herai. Herai back to McGraw. McGraw takes a jump shot. No good. Rebound. Bisson. Bisson now with the ball. Shoots a 2-pointer. Oh, 3-pointer, and it's good. 23-16.
Hobson over to Mute. Mute thinks about it, gives it over to Weisner. Weisner back over to Mute. Mount Edgecumbe looking to set things up. Mute over to Hobson. Hobson has a stolen.
McGraw throws it up for nobody.
No, Pat Kotick gets the steal. 23-18. Sitka.
The ball down the floor. They're not slowing down tonight. Tries to go inside, but passes off to Bisson. Bisson back to Herai. Herai kicks it out to McGraw. McGraw looking inside to Bisson. Bisson still outside though. Back inside the lane in the key and shoots, and it's good for 2. So that makes the score 25-18. 6-point
Hobson
lead.
gets it over to Mute. Mute over to Weisner. And Hobson looks hurt. Hobson got, I think Hobson, or Weisner might have had the wind knocked out of him. Big collision between him and Jarrett Herai.
Looks like there was some elbows hitting faces and faces hitting elbows.
Anyway, Weisner's going to take himself out of the game. He's okay, and that's a good thing for Mount Edgecumbe. Conrad Karasty's going to be entering the game for him, and Algie Frisbee will be entering the game for Tom Mute.
Looks like Kita came in for
So
Lane.
we got Pat Kotick, Karasty, Frisbee, Hobson, and Panalego on the floor. 3 sophomores, a junior and a senior. Relatively, maybe I guess you could say, really young team out there.
We're running 4 sophomores and a junior right now.
Anyway, Panalego inbounds the ball to Frisbee. Frisbee over to Pat Kotick, back over to Frisbee, over to Panalego who drives in. Yes, 25-20, 4 minutes left.
Kita into Herai. Herai way up the floor to Barsley, who burns the guy and passes off to Bisson. Slay.
So Sitka's easily defeating Mount Edgecumbe's press. Hobson brings the ball down the floor, throws
Stolen
it.
by Krenna. Krenna up to Barsley, but stolen by Panalego.
Panalego gets it up to Karasty, who's paying attention to Hobson for 2, 27-22.
Looks like it's going to come into Herai this time. 3-on-1 here in the back, or 3-on-2. Looks up to Krenna. Krenna looking for Herai again. Back up to Herai. Herai drives in, takes a jump shot, but rejected. The ball wasn't even there.
Looking to go New York to Seattle, coast to coast. No, but he blows the layup. Algie Frisbee puts it up. No, but he's fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Number 22, Jeff Kita.
Karasty looking to go coast to coast, New York to Seattle, whatever you want to say, but he blows the layup.
Carl Jordan comes in for Krona and Bisson comes in for Bisson.
So Mount Edgecumbe looking to pull within 3. Is that right? Yeah, 3 if Frisbee can make them both. First shot, no good.
So what do you think the season's going to come down to this year, Liam?
For Mount Edgecumbe, I think it's going to come down to rebounding, causing turnovers, and not making turnovers. So Algie pulls him within 4.
He trying to break the 2-on-3. Goes up the floor, passes off to Bisson in the corner. Shot, it's worth 3, but off the side of the backboard. Foul by number 40, Panalego.
That's only Mount Edgecumbe's second foul this half. So the Sitka has to take it from out of bounds. What'd you do? What'd you press? Some important button. Cool. Anyway, inbounds the ball to Barsley, who takes a 3. No, in and out. Hobson comes up with the board, but he's fouled by number 12. Who's number 12?
Number 12, Carl Jordan.
So Hobson will go to the line to try and pull Mount Edgecumbe within 2. No, the foul was on Craig Bisson. Is that Craig Bisson? 52, is that Craig Bisson's?
Yeah, Craig Bisson.
That's his second. And he's one of Sitka's premier 3-point shooters from what I've seen so far.
That's the 13th foul in the 2 quarters for
Hobson's first shot, yes, it goes in. Mount Edgecumbe pulls within 3.
With 3 minutes left. See if he can make it 2.
Yes.
There it is.
Mount Edgecumbe pulls within 2.
Get up to Hirai. Hirai looking for...
Hirai, a good ball handler.
Up to Barsley. Barsley back to Kita. Kita pulls down the floor looking for Hirai. Pass over to Hirai. Hirai drives in. Back out to Carl Jordan, who shoots a free throw but misses it.
Panalego gets the ball, gets over to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick over to Frisbee. Frisbee throws the ball
Stolen
away.
by Hirai. Hirai up to Barsley. Barsley with the quick lay, and it's good.
29-25 with 2.5 minutes to go here. Up to Karasty, over to Frisbee. Frisbee throws a bounce pass to Panalego, who doesn't hesitate about taking the 3. Yes! From way downtown, Panalego is pumped. 29-28.
Hirai over to Barsley. Barsley up to Carl Jordan. Fouled by number 52.
Conrad Karasty.
Conrad Karasty.
Panalego is pumped after he's shooting from Ketchikan, his hometown. My bad comment there. That's Karasty's first. Getting some words of Frisbee's over getting some words of advice. Panalego is 1 for 1 today from behind the arc. Without hesitating, he just sort of took it. There's no one on him. Wide open is the correct term for that. Wouldn't you think?
Yep, sometimes you just have to do that.
First shot up. No.
Oh.
Who is that?
Carl Jordan trying to follow in his brother's footsteps, so he made varsity real early in his second year playing ball.
Rebound Panalego with 2:15 to go. Kicks it over to Hobson. Hobson over to Frisbee. Frisbee over to wide open Karasty, who takes a little 12-foot J. Can't get it to fall. Karasty gets his own board but loses it. Falls on the floor. Stolen by Pat Kotick. This crowd is getting pumped. Pat Kotick looking to set things up. Gets it over to Frisbee. Frisbee back to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick thinking about what to do, dribbling around. Gets it over to Panalego. Panalego tries to get into cutting Pat Kotick. Tugs it himself. Takes a little J. Can't get it to fall.
Looks like McGraw with the rebound.
Gets over to Hira.
Hira will bring it down the floor quickly. Looking over in the corner to Craig Bisson, up for a lay-in. It's no good.
Rebound at Frisbee. Blocking
by number 44, Jared Hirai.
So Frisbee has a chance to give Mount Edgecumbe its first lead of the game since 2-0, or 8-6.
So, minute 30 left. Let's see what happens.
Really exciting game, wouldn't you say, Nick?
Yeah. It's a real good game. It's going to be a really good game coming down at the end. The crowd's really going to get into it, and it's just going to be hot. It's going to be real hot in here.
Yeah, it is. The crowd's really getting into it.
That seems to happen. It happened during regionals.
First shot up and in. 29-29, the game is tied.
The only person that isn't in foul trouble just sat down.
And Algie takes the both, and Mount Edgecumbe takes its first lead since 8-6.
Vieira passes up to McGraw. McGraw with an easy lay-in, left-handed, but misses
No, misses it. Rebound, Panalego. Panalego pushes it up. Pat Kotick pushes it down the court. Puts up a little running J. No. Can't get it to fall after putting it out the plexiglass.
Pass it over to Vieira. Vieira coming down the floor now. Way ahead of Chris, but he catches up to it. Chris shoots, and it's no good. Air ball.
Air ball.
Rebound. Kita over to Bart. Vieira in the corner. Shoot. No.
Over the back on JD. That's a 14 foul from Mount Edgecumbe. And I think that's JD's second. And we can't have JD getting into foul trouble because he's a important player on this Mount Edgecumbe team.
And he's the class president.
Yes, he is.
And he wouldn't want a bad rep now, would he? So Lane passing the ball, looking for Bisson. Bisson wide open at 3. He'll shoot it. Oh, it's off the back of the rim. Rebound, Chris McGraw, but off his knee. And
Mount Edgecumbe ball with 63 seconds left in the half. Hobson gets the ball, pushes it up court, gets it over to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick over to Panalego. Panalego drives. No, gets it off the back of the iron. Rebound, Frisbee. Frisbee likes to get it all set up again. Frisbee gives it to Hobson. Hobson over to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick back to Frisbee. Frisbee inside to Hobson, who puts it up a layup but blows it.
Oh, Krena with the rebound.
Chokes like Conseco in the playoffs.
Vieira up to McGraw. McGraw driving down the floor, but gets the ball stolen from behind him.
By Panalego.
Oh.
Blocking foul on Bisson. Panalego's going to the line.
This is sure a physical game.
Yeah, it is. Physical. Let's get physical. Who remembers the 80s out there?
That looks like his second, so he'll take a seat too. Or is it? No, he stays in. So I got Barsley, Vieira, Lane, Krena, and Bisson out on the floor with 2 shots. This is their 15th foul in this quarter. That ain't good.
Panalego sinks the first.
That's more than 1 for each player.
Mount Edgecumbe easily outnumbering the Sitka High fans for students. Panalego second, yes! So in the past 2 minutes, Panalego has scored 5 points. And Mount Edgecumbe takes a 32-29 lead.
Krena up the
Sitka
up the floor,
stolen by Karasty. 3-on-2. Karasty kicks it out to Frisbee, who puts it up. No.
Rebound.
Pat Kotick, who puts it up. No. Rebound, Frisbee. Frisbee's only 5'6".
No, foul number 13, Pat
And he's
Krena.
rejected, but he was fouled.
Listen to the crowd.
Oh, man. 12 seconds to go. Frisbee with a chance to extend Mount Edgecumbe's lead.
We got all kinds of people here. We got Russian exchange students. We got parents, and we got kids, and we got little babies, and we got single parents, and we got single people, and we got teenagers, and we got students.
Every TV station's here too.
Oh, the 2 in town.
Yes. Panalego pulls down the board, jump ball, Sitka ball though. Frisbee had a chance to extend the lead but couldn't, so it's 32-29 here with 10 seconds left in the calf. Speak, Nick.
Well, Krena passes up to Barsley.
Stolen by Pat Kotick. Harry with the last second shot, no.
Oh,
Travel,
so
So that's the end of the half, and at the end of the half, Mount Edgecumbe goes on a run, and the half ends 32-29.
And Mount Edgecumbe goes into the half.
Listen to the crowd. I'm on? All right, welcome back. I don't know where my co-partner Nick Mangini is. Maybe he's getting something to drink here because the second half is sure to be an exciting one. We're having a lot of fun up here in the booth. I hope you're having as much fun watching the game as we are. Anyway, the game is 32-29 going into the second half. Starting the second half of Mount Edgecumbe will be the original starters. J.D. Panalego, Byron Hobson, Tom Mute, Conrad Karasty, and Harry Pat Kotick. We're 20 seconds away from start from the second half, and this game is sure to go down to the wire. It is an exciting one, and Here comes my co-partner, Nick Mangini now. You ready for an exciting second half?
Oh, am I?
Why don't you announce the starters of the second half for Sitka Wolves?
Okay, it looks like Mike Barsley, Ryan Lane, Craig Bisson, Mike Vieira, and Tom Anderson.
Pat Kotick gives the ball up to Tom Mute. Tom Mute gives it back to Pat Kotick, so they've beaten the press. Pat Kotick over to Mute. Mute over to Panlego. Panlego faces 3, gives it to Hobson, puts it up for 2. No.
Rebound, Anderson. Anderson looking back to Lane. Lane back to Vieira. Vieira coming down the floor, stops 3-point lane. Lands.
Almost stolen by Hobson, but there was a foul before the play.
Off his foot.
That second quarter was really exciting. Oh my gosh, I've never had so much fun in my life. Well, I have, but you know, it's just a saying. Okay. And the crowd's already getting into it.
Lane shoots and it's good. So
Pat Kotick
scored 31-32, 1-point
Pat
game.
Kotick gives it to Hobson. Hobson almost throws it away.
Barsley
Hobson
stole it,
does
but
throw it away.
Vieira steals it underneath the lane. Lane with another shot and count the basket.
Oh.
Yes, that makes it so ahead by 1 and it could be 2. See what Lane's got for us.
So Mount Edgecumbe doesn't look like it's picked up the intensity of the first half it had, but we're only 30-some seconds into the second half, so who knows? This game's an exciting, wild one.
Wild thing.
A lot like Super Bowl, well, the one where the Bills lost.
Which time?
Versus the Giants.
Oh, well, it's a 2-point game now. Looks like the Sitka High Wolves are doing their press again.
Pat Kotick gets it over to Mute. Mute is fouled.
Wow.
And Sitka's starting out the second half like they ended the first half, fouling a lot.
Well, that's
turn
only
yours
their first
down.
time.
I can hear you too much.
That's only their first time.
Okay.
So,
Uh-oh, wrong one. Much better.
oh yeah.
Anyway, gets it over to Panalego. Panalego over to Mute. Mute looking to set something up. Mute dribbles it off his knee, but gets the ball back, gets it over to Panalego. Panalego over to Hobson. Hobson gets it inside to Karasty, who takes a dribble and loses it.
Stolen by Lane.
But Panalego gets the ball back. Mute puts up a little left-handed layup. Yes, 34-34.
Lane into Vieira. Vieira up the floor to Bisson. Bisson looking for someone underneath. Pass off to Anderson between Panalego's legs.
Stolen by Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick gives it up to Mute. Mute slows things down, now speeds it up. Gets it over to Hobson. Hobson over to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick gives it over to Mute. Mute looking to set things up again in the start of the second half. Mute over to Hobson. Hobson into a cutting Mute, but it's stolen by Lane.
Up to Barsley. Barsley going in for the shot. It's a good lay-in.
So 36-34 here in the second half with 6.5 to go. Harry gets it into Hobson. Hobson throws it off is that Bardsley, 33?
Yeah, Barsley.
Off Bardsley. Harry Pat Kotick looking to enter, throw the ball in for Tom Mute. Tom Mute picks it up, gives it up to Hobson. Hobson has it stolen though. Say something, Nick.
Looks like Craig Bisson shoots a 3, but no good.
Gets some more fortified iron. Then Conrad almost throws it away, but Harry Pat Kotick picks it up. Gets it over to JD.
2 on 1.
Throws it to a cutting Hobson. Yes! 36-36 with 6 minutes to go
Lane goes
in the
into
third
Vieira.
quarter.
Vieira comes down the floor, driving all the way. Shoots a lay-in, count the basket. That'll put us ahead by 3, maybe.
2. He's still got to make his free throw,
He'll
Nick.
make his free throws.
I'd like to see him try. No, I'm just kidding.
He'll make them.
Anyway,
Well, he may not. You never know.
that's confidence.
You never know what's going to happen in this here HBA.
Wild man. Anyway,
Liam's a wild man.
Vieira on the line. Is that his name?
Michael Vieira. Not quite as big as his brother.
First shot up. Only shot up.
Oh, what did I say?
Harry looking inbound the ball. Gets it over to Tom Mute. Tom Mute gets it back over to Harry. Harry up to Panalego. They get it past half court. Panalego over to Tom Mute. Mute over to Hobson. Hobson puts up a little fake 3. Gets into Karras. He gives it over to cutting Pat Kotick. Yes, 39-38 with 5.5 to go in the third quarter.
Lane gives it up to Vieira. Vieira brings the ball down the floor. Passes off to Bisson. Bisson to Tom Anderson inside. Back out to Bisson. Bisson over to Vieira. Vieira kicks it out to McGraw. McGraw tosses out to Vieira again.
Oh,
Foul on number 32.
Byron Hobson. That's a 14 foul this half.
Oh, bummer. Look, it's a reverse.
Ooh, I hope not.
Well, let's see if they can top Sitka High's 15 fouls in the second quarter. So Vieira brings in the ball for Sitka out to Bisson. Bisson almost shoots a three, but decides not to. Tosses it into Lane in the middle.
Jump ball, Sitka ball.
Should be Sitka ball there. So we'll see who's next here scoring.
Lane looking to set things up here.
Lane gonna set things up for Sitka, and he passes into Krenna. Krenna shoots.
No, rebound Panalego. But
Jump ball, so it'll be M.E.H.S ball this time. Well, it's better than a foul, I guess.
Yeah, it is. Pat Kodak's over at the wrong spot. Harry trying to get the ball and gets it into Hobson. Hobson over to Tom Mute. Mute over to Panalego, but no.
Off Lane's fingers, Krenna steals the ball.
Mute throws the
Vieira
ball
brings
away.
The ball down the floor. Between his legs, a little pass over to McGraw inside the lane. Lane bumps, block off
Blocking.
52.
Might have been in charge. I think Conrad beat him to the spot, but you never know.
52.
The refs got the best view of all of us. So that was my bad. That's the 14th foul. Mount Edgecumbe better play a little bit looser defense maybe so they don't end up like Sitka High did in the first half.
Lane into Krenna.
Rejected.
Krenna
Again,
rejected.
though.
Krenna. Oh, there we go.
So finally, after 3 or 4
That'll make
tries,
it
Krenna gets it
41.
back in.
It doesn't matter how many tries they do, it's just as long as they make it.
Up to Conrad, who gives it over to Tom Mute. Tom Mute slows down, gets over to Byron Hobson. Hobson looking to slow things up, gets it over to J.D. Panalego, gets it back out to Mute, so they're going to reset and get some new stuff. Panalego up on the right corner and gets it up the top to Hobson. Back to Panalego, who drives in. Ball stolen, though. Ball stolen back by Tom Mute. Tom Mute gives it over to Panalego, back to Mute. Mute looking to pass to someone, finally gets over to Byron Hobson. Hobson over to Pat Kodak. Back to Panalego for 3. No! Off the front of the iron.
Looks like Krenna's got the ball now. Passes off to Vieira. Vieira way up the floor to Chris McGraw. Chris McGraw goes in for a lane. It's good. Getting a little physical again here.
Panalego to Hobson. Hobson to Pat Kodak, but the ball
Stolen by Krenna. Dribbles between his legs and throws it out of the bench.
Pat Kodak getting some words from Coach McMahon. The crowd is really getting into it.
What's his first name? Ed?
Brendan.
Oh, dang.
Anyway, Pat Kodak looking to throw the ball and gets it into just checked in Carl Weisner for Mute. Gets it over to Byron Hobson.
Oh,
Byron Hobson gets reached in by Pat Krenna.
43 with his 4th foul, I believe.
No, that was on number 13.
I thought it was, oh, that's what I meant, 13.
So
13 with his 3rd foul.
Sitka's
Pat
second
Krenna.
team foul of the half, and they're playing a little bit looser defense, it might be. That's his 3rd. Inbounds the ball to Karasty. Karasty gets it over to Carl Weisner, over to JD for a wide open 3. No!
Off the front of the
Rebound Weisner gets it and saves to Pat Kodak. Gets over to JD, but no,
Stolen by Chris McGraw, pushing it up the floor. Caught up by 30.
Stole it,
Oh,
rejected, whatever you want to call it. It's Mount Edgecumbe's ball.
No, stolen back by Craig Bisson. Bisson shoots a 3. It's no good.
Rebound Weisner. No,
Oh.
he kicks it out. Kicks it
Sitka
out
ball.
of bounds. So it'll be Sitka ball with 3.5 to go. It's 43-38 Sitka this quarter.
If you want to steal my sweater. Oh.
Ta-
No.
This game is far from over no matter what my co-partner Nick Mangini says.
Kita throws it into Bisson. Bisson with a 3. Oh, baby, what is it? I think it's a 3. Is it? Oh, it was. Yes.
Pat Kodak gives it to Hobson. Hobson kicks it up to Panalego, who gives it back over to Weisner. Weisner can't think of what to do, so he gives it back over to J.D. Panalego. Panalego kicks it out to the top of the key, gives it over back to Hobson. Hobson takes it back to the top of the key, looking, gives it over to Weisner, who might have just traveled there, could have. Weisner drives in, gives it over to Perry. Harry can't think of nothing to do. Harry puts up a shot, no.
Rebound.
Rebound, Pat Kodak. Jump ball, Sitka ball.
All right.
So the roles have changed this half, and Mount Edgecumbe can't seem to get things started.
And it's playing much better ball for both teams. Well, kinda.
It's a little bit sloppier this quarter, but you never know. Dun, dun, dun. I got that stuck in my head. 5 sons of
Like, sing something to yourself, like,
Okay, I will.
hush, little baby.
Yeah, but not
Heri
like
with
that.
the ball.
Stolen by Hobson. Hobson puts up a three. No.
McGraw rebound over to Heri. Heri coming down the floor this time, pushing hard over to Bisson. Bisson drives in, reverse lay-in.
Oh,
Whoa,
SWAT City!
baby.
SWAT City! Oh,
But
but
put in by Kita.
puts it on count. The Weiser brings it down the
Nope.
court, reaching in on Bisson. Is that his third? I think that might be his third.
That may be his fourth.
Bisson, whatever he is, he's in foul trouble. I
Craig
think, I
Bisson.
hope. No, I'm just kidding. That's his third.
Huh? That's his third. He thinks, he hopes, he weird. I don't know.
So,
What else do you do, Liam?
I'm not going to answer that. Carl, what about you? Weiser is about the ball to Mute.
Oh, I announced.
Mute gives it back over to Weisner. Down to Karasty. Karasty drives to the middle. Can't get it. Mute over to Hobson. Hobson over to Panalego. Panalego stuck in the corner. Gives it over to Cuddy. Mute. Mute puts a little fake. Puts up a little layup. Yes!
Oh.
48-30. Whoa.
Nice shot.
48-40, I mean.
He right up to Anderson. Anderson in the corner.
Almost
to
stolen by
McGraw.
Panalego.
McGraw looking for Bisson. Little Bisson in the corner.
Little Bisson.
Bisson up to Anderson. Foul. Weisner.
No, I was on Karasty.
Karasty.
Anyway, that's Mount Edgecumbe's 15th foul this half. Mount Edgecumbe's down 8.
Nope.
Sitka's playing much better ball.
Yep.
Anyway,
1:54 left. The score is now 48-40. Let's see what happens here in the rest of the third quarter.
Andy Miller enters the game for Conrad Karasty, who's on his 4th foul.
Andy wearing Tom Varga's number?
Yeah, we discussed that yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, Miller will be playing high post. Inbounds to Anderson, who puts it up and in. So 50-40. Mount Edgecombe's got a 10-point lead to overcome.
Stolen by Heri, but knocked out of bounds.
Mount Edgecombe ball. Mount Edgecombe's looking to get something going here.
Slight.
Carl gets it to Mute. Mute back over to Carl. Carl gets in and cutting Andy Miller, but the ball is thrown away.
Kita saves it.
Carl gets the ball back, almost has to stolen. Mute thinks about taking the three, but then falls back. Gives it over to Panalego. Panalego back over to Weiser. Panalego thinks about, drives in, takes a little running J. Yes, he gets it to fall. 50-42 with a minute and a half to go.
Heri tries to slow it up to Anderson. Anderson looking for someone to pass it to. Back over to Kita. Kita looking into Heri. Heri top of the key, drives in, pass out to Barsley. Barsley drives, tosses it back out to Heri. Heri kicking it over to Bisson. Bisson looking in.
Cross-court pass.
Barsley. Shot, it's no good. Anderson tips it up, rebound. Up
Rejected by my
shot.
brother. Yes, Andy. Baby boomer.
Heri back to Bisson. Bisson going over to Barsley. Barsley back to Heri. Heri looking for Bisson in the corner. Bisson looking across to Barsley again. Barsley drives. Pass into
Stolen by
Kita, but
Panalego.
loses it.
Panalego pushing things up the court, but slows up, gives it over to Weisner. Weisner up to Mute. Mute almost has it stolen by Heri, but he's knocked down, so that's Sitka's 14th foul of the half. Heri's, what is that, Heri's third? Something like that.
Something like that. He was flying. He got hit in the back of the head.
Anyway, Mute's okay, and Carl Weisner's looking to take the ball out of bounds.
That's the second on Heri.
So Mute gives the ball over to Panalego. Panalego goes right, can't get nowhere, gets it over to Hobson down in the corner. Hobson then throws the ball away, but picked up by Sitka. Rebound Hobson. Hobson kicks it out to Mute, who will slow things up here with 13 seconds left, 12 seconds left in the half. Quarter. Mount Edgecumbe looking for the last shot. 7 seconds. Weisner with the running J, can't get it to fall, puts it up for the last shot of the half. No! Andy Miller gets the rebound, but too late to put up the shot. So at the end of the third quarter, it's 50-42 Sitka High.
So what is your brother? Is he a sophomore?
My
or
brother's a junior.
a junior? All right.
Listen to the crowd. Oh, did Sitka chicken out? I think Sitka might have chickened out. Nick, can you hear me? I think we might get a little cheering war here.
We may.
What do you think about the game, Nikki?
I don't know, Liam. It's looking pretty good, but I don't know. I thought they'd take more of a commanding lead, but maybe not.
Anyway, it'll be Carl Weiser, Tom Mute, Byron Hobson, JD Penalego, and Harry Pat Kodik to start the third quarter.
We got Chris
Fourth
McGraw,
quarter.
Ryan Lane, Craig Bisson,
This game is
Jeremy
far from
Ryan,
over.
Tom
Mute
Anderson.
pushes the ball, gets it over to Penalego. Penalego over to Weisner. Weisner back over to Mute. Mute goes left, gets it back over to Weisner, who has a wide open shot, gives it to Penalego for three. Yes! From way downtown, bang! JD Penalego pulls Mount Edgecumbe within 5, stolen by Mute. Mute over to Weisner for 2, no, misses the layup. Rebound Mute. Mute for JD to 3, no! Oh,
Fighting on the floor for it. It's a brawl.
oh man. JD scores his second. He's 2 for 4 from behind the arc today. From behind the arc. Anyway, 50-45 with 7.5 left to go in the game. This game is far from over. I can't understand what anyone's saying. It'll be Sitka ball though, because it was a jump ball and the guy hasn't changed the possession arrow yet.
It's like Anderson will bring the ball down the floor to Chris McGraw.
They get by Mount
Chris
Edgecumbe.
McGraw had an open three-pointer if he wanted to take it, but he didn't. Hands it to Lane, but Lane loses it back.
Penalego falls on it, gives it to Pat Kodik. Pat Kodik gives it to Hobson, who stops, gives it over to Mute, who slows up. The guy still hasn't changed the possession arrow yet.
P-Rye got the ball, passed it up to Bisson. Bisson moving quick, has to slow it up, goes into three-point, pass into Anderson. Anderson with a turnaround jumper, and it's good. 52-45.
With 7 minutes left,
7 minutes, 7 points.
Mute gives it over to Pat Kodik. Pat Kodik over to Hobson. Hobson over to Penalego. Penalego takes it back and gives it back to Pat Kodik. Pat Kodik over to Tom Mute, the senior. Back over to Pat Kodik. Pat Kodik over to Hobson, thinks about it but doesn't go for it. Gives it over to JD. JD takes it back out to the top of the key, gives it over to Pat Kodik. Pat Kodik gives it over to Weisner, who puts up a little fake, and he's called for traveling.
So it looks like Lane will pass in the ball for Sitka.
Mount comes down 7, 52-45 with 6.5 to go in the game.
Plus tosses it into P-Rye. P-Rye burns his man. Passes it over to Lane for a 3. It's good. Oh! Three-pointer. 55-45. 10-point lead.
Hobson over to Weisner, over to Penalego. Penalego's got a one-on-one, but he doesn't take it. Just time for his teammates to catch up.
Maybe looking for a 3 here.
Hobson gives over to Mute. Listen to the
There
crowd.
it is. Oh,
There it is. JD can't get it. No one gets it over back over to Mute. Gives it over to Hobson for no. He doesn't take it. To Weisner. Puts it up a little fake. Gives it over to Hobson. No. Hobson almost has the ball, throws the ball away, but it's saved by Mute. Mute gives it over to Penalego. Mute cuts in. Penalego can't get it to him. Penalego over to Harry. Harry back out to Hobson. Byron Hobson can't get nothing. Gets into the cutting. Harry Pakodik, who puts it up. No, out the front of the iron.
P-Rye way up the floor to Craig Bisson, looking for the 3, but doesn't take it. Dribbles around, drives in, shoots it up. Looks like a foul on number 42. Is that Pat Kodik? Number 42, Liam. Who's number 42?
Harry Pat Kodik.
Okay.
That's his first foul of the game. Mount Edgecumbe 6 with. What you are a punk. Anyway, that's Harry's first foul.
No! Help me! Okay, looks like Bisson will shoot his second shot now. There it is, and it's good. 56-45.
Wait a
11-point
minute.
lead. Oh!
Technical foul. No basket.
No basket. What?
Kasika took the ball out of.
Lane Lane took his own ball out and passed it to Barsley. Barsley shot, but it wasn't even their ball. Oh, wow. Look at the stick of that one. Okay, sounds
Mount Edgecumbe's down 11 with 5.5 to go here.
What?
Pat Kotick gets the ball into Hobson. Hobson over to Crown Lego to Frisbee, who's checked in for Tom Mute. Frisbee back to Pat Kotick. Pat Kotick over to Frisbee, back to Pat Kotick. Frisbee over to Panalego.
Looks like they're looking for
back
the
to
three.
To Weisner. Weisner to Hobson. Hobson back to Frisbee. Frisbee almost loses it. Frisbee back to Hobson. Hobson then throws a
Stolen by
bad
Barsley.
pass.
Vieira comes down the floor looking for Bisson up ahead. Throws it off Krenna's hands into Aaron's. Aaron shoots, and it's a foul on number 40, J.D. Panalego.
Rub it in, why don't you?
I won't rub it in. Rub it up, dub. Rub it in the tub.
Timeout, Mount Edgecumbe.
Nope. Look at that. It's 17 fouls for Mount Edgecumbe and 4 for
This is
Sitka.
not good. Right? Mount Edgecumbe has played totally opposite of how they played in the first half. They're playing good, but, you know,
It just ain't happening.
The intensity doesn't seem to be there. So anyway, we remind you to watch Morning Surf
And reality check.
tomorrow morning.
And all these games will be, well, as you already know. You can call 3263 and buy these tapes from Sitka. Talk to Sarah Jones.
I can turn down. Anyway, coach having a few last words with his team.
And that's the dreadful noise of the horn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Annoying horn it is.
Okay. Looks like Aaron Bisson shoots his 2. Or
No,
1 and
just
1.
1 and 1.
Just 1 and
Oh,
1.
2.
I don't know. Was he shooting? No, he's
Yeah.
shooting 2.
Oh, off the back of the iron.
That iron's been rusted tonight.
Huh?
It's been fading tonight. That orange is going away. That paint is going away.
Yeah.
Both teams working the metal real hard tonight.
Second shot up. Yes. 57-45. Pat Kotick inbounds it to Frisbee. Back to Pat Kotick. Back to Panalego. Panalego over to Frisbee. Frisbee looking to set things up. Frisbee. Panalego. Panalego over to Pat Kotick. Thinks about it. He gets caught in a trap. Weisner drives in, puts up a little 18-footer. Yes, put it off the plexiglass. 57-47.
Vera with the ball now. 10-point lead.
Stolen by almost stolen
Lane's
by
got
Frisbee.
the ball again, drives forward, stops at 3-point land, pass over to Aaron Bisson. Aaron Bisson drives, shot, bumping off Panalego. I think that's 4.
That's 4 on Panalego. He's in foul trouble now.
What's the little black stripe for on his shoulder there?
I didn't even notice it. I don't know. We have a few reasons, but I don't know. He's the only one out there with it. Oh no, Mute has one too.
Does he?
Yeah. Oh well, I don't know. Bisson
Maybe
on the
someone they
line.
know died.
Bisson on the line, misses the first.
Oh. 10-point lead.
With 4 1/4 left in the game. Second up. 50% free throw shooter he is. Oh, Pat Kotick throws the ball away.
No. It's like a foul on number 23. Is that
22, Algie Frisbee.
22? Yeah.
That's the 9th team foul this half for Mount Edgecumbe. And one more team foul.
I can commit it if I want to.
So one more foul on the Sitka's in the 2-and-2 bonus. Well, two shot bonus.
And we all know we wouldn't want that to happen.
58-47 Sitka. 59-47 Sitka.
4 minutes and 12 seconds to go.
Pat Kotick doesn't get sloppy this time, gives it to Frisbee. Frisbee over to Hobson. Hobson over to Panalego. Panalego over to Frisbee. Frisbee over to Pat Kotick, who almost loses it. Gives it back to Hobson. Gives it over to Weisner, who fakes a 3 and throws the ball away.
Parsley with the ball now. Barsley's got lots of steals tonight. Lane takes a little 19-footer misses it, but
And misses
rebounds
the
his own
rebound.
shot. Corona with the shot, it's good.
Panalego into Frisbee. Frisbee into Hobson. Hobson over to Weisner, who almost loses it. Hobson over to Pat Kodak. Yes!
Looks like
Give it
Vieira
up,
with the ball this time.
61-49.
Way up ahead to Bisson. Bisson will slow down just in time. Passes, throws the ball away.
Stolen by Panalego. Panalego over to Frisbee. Frisbee over to Hobson. Almost loses it.
A collision.
Collision between two Sitka players. Pat Kodak hooks it up. Yes! 61-51. Mount Edgecumbe is pulled within 10.
Vieira with the lane.
With 3
coming
minutes
down the
left.
floor. Pass it off to Corona. Corona over to Vieira. Vieira slows up the ball. Vieira passes into Corona. Corona up with a little jump shot.
No.
No good. Way
Rebound
up
Mount
in the air.
Edgecumbe.
Oh,
Weisner pushes it up to him. Charging
Fast
Fast
break.
Frisbee. Puts it up. No. Rebound. Oh, rebound by Corona, but he throws her 42. Is that Little Bisson? Oh, and he gets it thrown out of bounds. That'll remain Mount Edgecumbe ball 61-51 with 2 minutes and 52
like Bisson comes in for Bisson and McGraw comes in for Barsley.
The Sitka coaches have remained motionless while McMahon is busy.
Moving his arms around.
Yeah, moving his troops around. Whoa, that's Sitka. Over to Pat Kodak, who's in three-point range. Gives it over to Hobson. Hobson gives it over to JD for three.
No.
Pat Kodak gets the rebound, 61-53.
Vieira passes away up to Craig Bisson. Craig probably looking for the three-pointer. Stops, shoots it. It's good. Oh, it's air ball.
Oh, the foul's on Pat
He's
Kodak, his
pushed
second.
out. That's 10. He'll shoot 2.
Oh, that'll be the 9th team foul on Mount Edgecumbe. Tom Anderson and
Tom Anderson switches with Pat Corona and Jeff Kita comes in for Ryan Lane. So they're running.
Mount Edgecumbe is only down 8 with 2.5 to go.
We got freshmen, juniors, and seniors in there now.
You got a baby boomer in there?
So, sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
First shot up.
Oh,
Oh, out the front of the iron. Let's use a little bit more leg muscle there.
he's got huge calves.
The second shot up. Oh. Oh, it's a 3-shot. Because it was on a 3-pointer.
Oh, yes. That's what we needed.
Third shot up. No.
25% shooter.
Rebound Anderson. Puts it up. No. Rebound Panalego. 62-53 with I don't know how much time.
2:24.
Panalego gets it up. Gets it over to Algie Frisbee with 2:20. Frisbee slowing things up. Frisbee over to Weisner. Weisner looking to pass. Gets it back over to Frisbee. Over to Hobson. Panalego open the corner.
Oh.
No, he doesn't take it. Gives it out to Carl. Carl dribbling around, can't find no one. Drives in. Gives it out to Pat Kodak. Pat Kodak over to Panalego on the right-hand arc. Panalego drives in, can't get nowhere. Gives it over to Weisner, who's wide open. Kicks it out to Hobson for 3. Yes! Yes! 6-56.
And the bench is up.
Oh!
Vieira
Oh, look at the crowd.
throwing it over
Vieira
to
stuck in Mount
McGraw.
Edgecumbe's trap.
Fouled by number 32.
Byron Hobson, that's
Oh.
a 10th team foul this half for Mount Edgecumbe.
I can't get those Edgecumbe names right.
That's okay, neither can I. Anyway, who's that? Vieira's on the line shooting 2, or maybe, let's see,
Yeah, 2.
2. Mount Edgecumbe's
it's
only down 6 with 1:38 to go.
6 points. Can they overcome it? We'll find out.
The benches or the crowd is on its feet. Timeout
is called
Mount
by
Edgecumbe.
Mount Edgecumbe.
I think.
They got out their boards. They're drawing it up already. Hush, little baby.
Don't say a word, and never mind those thoughts you heard. It's just a beast under your bed, in your closet, in your head. And
Nah,
anyway,
nah.
the game is far from over. Depends on what my co-part Nick McGeaney says.
McGeaney, eh?
McGeaney. Listen,
Liam Mildew, shut up.
okay, you want to go get into a cutting down where we'll go.
Okay.
This game is all.
think
I
we
can't
need to
even
stand
sit
up.
down. I gotta. The Mount Edgecumbe fans are at their feet.
It's just too dang exciting.
Yes, it is. Anyway, Mount Edgecumbe getting pumped up with minute 38. That's 60. That's 98 seconds. Less than 100 seconds to go in the game. That's 6,000 of a second. Oh well.
I don't know.
Anyway, Vieira's at the line.
Na 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 na.
Wait.
Na, 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 na.
Yeah, well, depends on. I don't think Mangini has much faith in this team, but I do. I know they can pull it out. Off the back of the iron.
I am the tiger.
The beat of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And anyway.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, there's some varsity girls there. Coming in.
I won't say nothing. Second shot up. Good. 63-56. Inbounds the ball to Hobson. Hobson over to Algie Frisbee. Up to Panalego. Panalego holds on to the ball. Gives it over to Frisbee. Frisbee looks. Gives it over to Weisner. Weisner over to Hobson. Hobson up to Panalego. Panalego drives in, puts up a little running J. No.
Short.
Weisner gets the rebound though. Weisner gets it over to Panalego. Panalego thinks about it but gives it back to Frisbee.
Minute 13 left.
Frisbee over to Panalego. Back to Frisbee. Over to Hobson. Mount Edgecumbe better get a shot off. Over to Weisner. With a minute 4 left, Mount Edgecumbe needs to get a shot off. Back over to Panalego. Panalego thinks about it. Over to Hobson. No, Hobson doesn't take it. 55 seconds left. Mount Edgecumbe should get a shot off. Weisner with a little running J. No! But he was fouled on the shot.
So he'll shoot 2.
He'll be shooting 2, I think.
50 seconds left. That's 5-0.
Mount Edgecumbe waited.
0.50. The big 5-0.
Hawaii 5-0.
We're just full of songs tonight.
Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Weisner's first shot is up. Not yet, but it will be soon. First shot is up, and it is good. 63-57, Mount Edgecumbe's down 6. This Weisner gets a second shot opportunity, trying to pull Mount Edgecumbe within 5. Second shot is up. Oh, misses. Mount Edgecumbe's down 6 with 49 seconds to go.
McGraw recovers the ball, gives it off to Vieira. Vieira trying to beat the trap. Over to Anderson. Anderson out to McGraw. McGraw open a 3-point, but he doesn't shoot.
Looks like they're just going to hold things.
McGraw looking for Vieira. Vieira slowing it down. Back to McGraw. McGraw driving around. Fouled by number 32.
Byron Hobson.
Hobson.
Yes, proud of you, buddy.
Hip-hop.
33 seconds left. Tom Mute re-enters the game for Algie Frisbee. They managed these guys to start bombing threes. It'll be 3 City here in a minute.
Bombing. Incoming. All they
Incoming.
need is 2.
Drop the bomb.
All they need is 2 and one more
Yes,
point.
but they need
A 2 and a foul.
They need
There we go.
McGraw to miss his free throws like a good boy he would. Yes, McGraw.
Ouch, that one hurts.
Anyway, Mount Edgecumbe's down 6 with 33 seconds. This game is far from over.
Well, they all know what the outcome is anyway.
Like a good boy, McGraw will miss his second free throw. Oh! Pat Kotick gets the ball in the Mute. Mute back to Pat Kotick. Over to Hobson.
Fast.
Weisner over to Panalego, who's breaking. Puts up a shot. Rebound, Pat Kotick. 24 seconds left. 64-59.
Vieira
21
slows
seconds
down the
left.
ball. Now over the lane. Fouled by Hobson.
Pat Kotick. Oh, Hobson.
Yes.
Yes, he outsmarted me. I don't know how. Just a lowly sophomore he be.
Woohoo.
Anyway, like a good boy, Bardsley.
Ryan
Ryan Lane will miss it. Hey, yes. Give it up. Ryan Lane will miss his free throws, hopefully, like a good boy. Dun, dun, dun. First shot is off. Oh. Darn. Timeout, Mount Edgecumbe.
Oh,
No.
isn't that sweet? 17 seconds left, and guess how many points it is?
6.
8.
6.
6.
What are you in? Like,
No,
math
that's
lab?
6.
That's 6.
That is 6.
Yeah. I said it was 6.
Dang it, Liam, I told you it was 6 all along. Jig. Oh, jig. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jig. Hello. Jig. Hello.
These games are all but fun and exciting and games and all sorts of stuff. We got 17 seconds left. Mount Edgecumbe down 6.
And we expect to see you all here next time.
And
so.
Ryan, yeah, we do. We expect you all to be watching the game
We need
Sunday.
this gym packed out so we can't even sit up here because it's so hot.
Yeah, it is. I'm working up a sweat, but raise your hand if you're sure. Anyway, like a good boy, Ryan Lane will miss his free throw, and Mount Edgecumbe will hit 2 quick threes. And
You broke my microphone. Smell.
what'd I do?
You broke my microphone with that smell.
Oh, you punk. First up. Oh, Mount Edgecumbe's down 7. Panalego looking inbound the ball, gets it over to Mute. Mute back to Panalego. Panalego pushes the ball up the court. Over to Weiser, who stepped at 3. No, Weiser doesn't take it.
Oh,
No,
bummer.
no, 9 seconds.
7.
Oh,
Oh, what was that?
back coding.
Oh.
Back coding takes down McGraw. 7 seconds, 66-59. Mount Edgecumbe is still in this game. They are, believe it or not.
No. Yeah.
Listen to the crowd. This crowd has been in the game all day, and they have been. Oh, it was a technical.
Technical, I guess.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh well, he missed it. Oh darn.
Dang. 7 seconds left. 7 points to overcome. That would be 1 point per second.
They
don't
can do it. They
think
can do it.
So.
I do. Yes, he missed them both. Yeah, we're still in this game.
But guess whose ball it is?
Mount Edgecumbe.
No, it's ours.
Mount Edgecumbe looking to put on a trap right now. Hopefully, something just to get them a 3-pointer and a 3-pointer and a foul, and they
Actually, starting at their end of the court could be their advantage
Neil,
because they
over
can steal
to-
it.
Uh-oh, I don't know who's got the ball.
4, 3,
No,
2,
no, no.
1. It's all over. See you later. Mount Edgecumbe loses. I'm sorry. It's over.
Anyway, a good game by both teams. Mangini has no say in this game. Okay,
It
whatever.
was a great game.
You-
I admit it was a great game.
60
Mount Edgecumbe played just too hard.
They played. Neither team deserved to lose this game.
Neither team.
Neither team deserved to lose this game.
It was a tie in my book.
Yes, it was. Well, it wasn't really a tie because it's going to go down as a loss. But anyway.
But it was a tie in our minds,
Okay, it was
right?
a tie.
It was a tie.
Mount Edgecumbe's 0-1-1.
It was definitely a tie.
And Sitka
Are we
High's.
off?
No, we don't want to be off.
Okay, well,
We're
we'll
gonna-
see you later.
Yeah. See you
So
around.
watch Morning Surf and watch Reality Check. See you later.
Bye.